he's no longer a bionic baby. I can just pick him up and hold him. So that makes it easier for us to have a relationship independent of a nurse. I tried to temper my expectations because I knew we were getting the first dose. So it was like either we pull the trigger now or we lose him. And so we took a calculated risk, knowing that we might not get the equivalent of the dog that's running around and completely normal. But I hope that we would get a child that would breathe and live and have a quality of life. And I feel like it certainly met and exceeded those expectations. It's hard because I know there's moms that are waiting, and then there's moms that know that their boys are probably beyond help with this treatment because they're older. My heart is with you. Don't give up hope.
So Jamie had complications, and that put the trial on hold. Everything basically got shut down while all of the test sites and everybody, the safety committee was looking at Jamie. But shortly thereafter, the test sites went back up and running and continued to dose boys and did not consider Lincoln, although he had a dose date and was promised, a dose.
And at this point, what are we looking at? We don't even know the next step. We have no idea.
I used to think that I had like an unlimited amount for Lincoln. Like nothing would be too much. And then you go through what we went through this year and you realize that you are just human. Like are all patient families treated this way where you get like no information but your child is a guinea pig and at any time could be kicked out or not dosed?
Mama, look at this. What? Give me a smile. Good job.
Do you feel better? Look at how red your lips are now.
Can we have lots of kisses?
Oh my God.
Can you tell Mama I love you? Mama. Good job.
I'm so happy to see you feeling better. I needed that. Can you squeeze my hands?
Squeeze it.
Ooh,
What about, can you tell her I love you? Squeeze it 3 times. One.
I love you.
Oh, good.
I love
You too. Mama,
Yeah.
this is much better.
Much better, Daddy. I start to get this feeling of, am I having to like make a case here for Lincoln? And maybe the pressure of a parent reaching out could help that process. So I emailed the patient advocate and then I had a phone conversation with her. So the patient advocate tells me UF is basically on hold, not necessarily an approved test site. But she said, I think maybe a potential test site would be NIH in Maryland. And I'm like, okay, great. And she says, well, there's a chance, and we would never want this to happen. But she says something to the effect of, there is a chance that he would not get a spot. And I said, you mean there's a chance he wouldn't get the opportunity to be rescreened? And she said, yes. And she was like, we definitely don't want that to happen, but I just need to let you know. And I just lost it. And this is kind of when things got crazy. And it just got crazier and crazier from this point onward.
No person at any given time at Al Dente's should know my son's name, should know anything to do with his medical history. Nothing. It's not up to them. It's up to the site and you guys. I don't understand. They basically held my wife's, she held her at gunpoint and held our son at gunpoint, essentially, saying that we need to send these records or else, essentially. What's absolutely crazy is we've gone through 2 rounds of informed consents, exactly the way that they wanted it spelled out, and that still wasn't enough to be convenient for them. They're really destroying children and families who are already broken. It's like kicking somebody who's literally at the verge of death. So are we just screwed? Like, have we really gone through everything like this, with Inceptus and the beginning of Aspiro and these 2 death events almost with Lincoln this year, to just end up with an unethical company, and we're just fucked at the end of the day. I'm at a crossroads, but there has got to be a better way.
Ooh, we're a rare disease population. There's maybe what?
IRB,
400
FDA.
kids, and you think they give 2 shits about kids with MTM? I mean, let's just be honest right now.
I think that.
Do you think anybody gives a
Yes.
about this population of child?
I think the sites who have these children enrolled and under their care, yes.
You are a far more optimistic person than I am.
I always have been.
Yeah, that's true. You always have been. You sound like you feel ethically obligated to report this and to have justice and all this other stuff, even at the expense of it being shut down.
I want there to be you're gonna laugh, but my hope is that there are these mechanisms in place and checks and balances in place so that a company cannot create rules on the go. There should be something we don't know about.
What would be the correct way? The FDA comes down, slaps them on the wrist, tell them to get in line.
Yes, for Al Dente's to release this stupid hold and to say, okay, your kids are good to go for a screen.
I respectfully think that that's a pipe dream.
Okay. This entire trial has been a pipe dream.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
No, it hasn't. It's not over until it's over. I need more vodka. All right. I'm gonna figure this out. I can make this work. It's not over. It's not over. I just have to get clever. There's always another way, and I can just figure it out. This is the world we live in.
Doesn't mean I have to accept the way it is and hope for better.
Wow.
At least that sliver of me is not dead.
I'm glad it's not. It's dead within me. But the good news is that because it's dead within me, then I'm prepared to get down in the mud.
Can I tell you something? I love you.
I love you. More than life itself. You know that, right?
And Bakudi is staring at you. Hello. I see you. I see your eyes. You're very.
His one eye. Oh, you love me. Hold on. Oh, love on me. Oh, I love you, my best friend. Mr. Owl. No! I already smelled this one. I do not want to smell that one. No. Why? Do I have to? No. Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh. Oh, P.U. Oh, that's so stinky. Oh, you think I'm gonna faint? Don't even say it. I'm starting to feel woozy already. I fainted. Our situation is a very unique situation, so it's difficult to find gratitude sometimes in our situation, and so we have to practice that. We have to say, I am grateful that Lincoln is healthy today. I am grateful that he is dancing and happy. Where are you walking to? Where do you think you're going? You don't know? You're just gonna walk? Can you run? Faster? Fast? Oh, okay, not so fast. I am grateful that he dominated his speech therapy and blew his speech therapist out of the water, and try and really embrace those moments of joy and using gratitude. Yeah. Hashtag Lincoln Squad. Lizzie, all done. You know, and I can't help but relate it to the Old Testament and thinking somehow the water's parted. We've got a golden ticket only to wind up wandering in a desert. You're told that there's a promised land and that it's coming. But when?
You got to look at the child who's involved. And I think that is lacking.
Take a chance on him. Please. Take a chance on it. And if I have to beg, I will.
We're gonna get there, whether with their help or not. We're gonna get there. Okay. This is how our relationship is. She's crying right now. I have to be stoic, and then later on it'll flip. I'm gonna be bawling later tonight.
And then I'll have like
And then she'll
this
be totally
resounding
fine.
faith.
She's gonna be like, "Oh, we're totally fine. We're good. We're gonna keep going, guys. It's good. Pick yourself up."
We don't take no for an answer, right?
Are you ready for the goodnight song? Yes. Okay. Good night to you, good night to me. Now close your eyes and go to sleep. Good night, sleep tight, sweet dreams tonight. Good night, I love you. Good night, love you. When will I see you? In the morning. Yivarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless and keep you, my darling. Good night, Angel. I love you.